Right, we're live. I think we're live. I hope we're live. It looks like we're live. Yeah. Right, welcome back to Robertson Co. Welcome back to London. Live at 5. I think I'm late as usual. 5 o'clock on a Friday. It is the weekend. Is it 5 o'clock? It's 6 o'clock. A little bit late. Better late than never. Right, live jewellery making session tonight. We're going to make some more 1.2mm halo, I guess, wedding band style rings. I've got some 1.2mm wide wire here, round wire. We didn't make this in-house. I got this from a bullion dealer. The same bullion dealer we would get the grain from if we were making it in-house, just for expediency, because I want to make all the sizes, and generally the smaller and the less expensive the ring, the more they sell. So I want to make a big batch of these. I think I made these a few years ago. I didn't have a box for them, but I think I made these when I was testing out for the 1mm rings. I don't know how far, I must have sold the samples, but I've lost track of what's come and gone. But anyway, I've made a box to keep them in. Well, obviously I didn't make it. I've stuck a sticker on it, is what I've done. 1.2mm halo, 925 for sterling silver. I then have a sheet on the go here. So in future when I'm making larger batches, I'll know how much wire I need. So yesterday we did the 45, the 50, the 55, the 60 and so on. I'm actually, you'd think the normal thing to do would be to progress, well it's never normal when you're doing this, would be to progress, you know, to 46, 51. But I'm actually going to work backwards for the time being. So that I get down to A, and then at some point I might start, I've got to figure out which is the Z6 at this end, but I'm not going to do. So we're going to go 44, 49, 54, 59. I'm never going to remember this, I'm actually going to keep referring to this. Counting backwards, for me, is kind of hard counting forwards. Especially as we're going to be, unfortunately, not sponsored by Estrella. But yeah, at some point I'm going to need to try and find out the Z6. It might be 79, but I think I'll start at the 78 and see how we get on. So yeah, we're going to go for hopefully the C. They don't always go 1mm down, but yeah, that's what we're doing. I made a few yesterday. How many did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So might make a similar amount tonight. We'll get the YouTube music on. But yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully they'll be finished by the end of the week. We have a new size wedding band in stock. Right, where's the music? Oh God, come on. For some reason it's giving me a load of videos about James Bond. Is there a new James Bond out, isn't it? That'll do. One of the adverts stop. Great start to a live stream, looking for YouTube videos. Right, it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock. After this week, what is that? Bit of paper. I definitely deserve an Estrella. Or 2, 3. I've got 3. 3's too many. Saturday doesn't go well. 3 Estrellas on a Friday night. So yeah, beer and jewellery making. It's a tough job. Someone's got to do it. I always thought these big beer bottles were a pint, but they're actually more than a pint. Right, cheers guys. Happy weekend, happy Friday. Right, let's get cracking. What did I say? 44mm. We're starting with. Do you know what? I need to turn the lights down. Should have done this before we started. here we are. Right. £44mm. Actually, I'm going to cut all the lengths. Otherwise, I'm going to be constantly referring to this. I'm going to cut all the lengths of wire and then we'll solder them up. Right, 44, 49. She's going to cut to the flat side of a cut to half round ring file to take the beveled edge that the cutters produce off the end of these pieces of wire. Right, 54. $59. $64. Right, where are we now? 69. $74. So I'm going to do the 79. Oh, the 79 could be the Z6. I'm doing the 74 first, but I wasn't going to do the 79, but I think that might be. Where's this? I don't know. The 1mm is 77. Maybe I'll leave it till the 78 and see how we get on. I can always go up.
This is perfect for travel. You can throw it into your bag and be assured that your headphones will be protected. Inside the carry case, there is
at least if I do the 78, I'll either have a Z5 or a Z6, which if I do 79, I might have a Z7. I don't need a Z7.
I have the black, obviously, but they are available in a white smoke and a sandstone. Now, using these over the
Well, we've been sold right now some headphones.
Understandably, the black does show smudges, especially if you have greasy fingers.
Don't want your headphones. Right, let's clean up the beveled edges of these. Just going to use a cut 2 file again. And then we use the Durston ring shank bender to round all these off before I solder them together. Right, let's bend these up. This one should be a C, which is a really small size, but not a lot of people go this low, but we do sell a few, probably because we're one of the only companies that make them. ABCs. Right, now we need to join up the ends and solder them together. I'll just give you a close up of the rings we've made so far, progress so far. 7 blanks. So, they're close enough for the ring shank bender. It's not got every size. How many dies we've got there? Six or so dies. So you've got 6 dies covering whatever the 2060 UK size is, plus 6. But yeah, close enough. Now we just close those up with flat half round pliers and solder them together. Start with the smallest one. I'm going to cut up some solder before I do this. Running low on solder. I was scratching about for it last night when I was making the first batch. Where's the end of it? There's one end. Where did it go? Right, flat half round pliers. Hopefully you can see that. Flat on one side, half round on the other. Really, probably the best profile plier for working on rings. Regardless of the profile of ring, I pretty much use them on everything. Next. I've made, the 1mm ring, the 1mm version of this, I am up Probably, it would be multiple thousands now. I was making them in batches of 100, they were so popular at one point. It's calmed down a little bit now, but there was a point where I was having to make hundreds of each size, well, 100 or so of each size quite regularly. So I can make these, they're very similar. I'm sure if I'd made thousands of 2mm core, I could line up 2mm core equally quickly. Using a cut, this is a cut 6 barrette escapement file, not needle file. It's slightly smaller, very worn as well. It just lets me clean up the faces of the joint, straighten them out perfectly without marking any other surface other than the face. Because only the flat cutting surface has any teeth on it. Everything else is blunted off, polished off, and through years of use it's polished even more.
Yeah, smells amazing. Come with fragrance. Enjoy 100 days of freshness.
Right, let's pull some of the smaller ones out. Pull the smallest one out, round it off, see what size we come up with. Cloth. Where's the velvet cloth? It's a fresh one. Right, I'm just going to clean the excess solder off the inside. Maybe the outside for isn't it? Tributaries. Ring stick. Okay. C&A. That'll be a C. Right, that's one done. Next. Right, G.5. That's coming. I think we might already have a H, so it might be a G. Right, next. Alright, these cloths I'm using here. Velvet MF. Microfiber. They last a long time, I mean I do wear them out. This one's not as soft as it once was. They're not impregnated with anything. They're just really good, as it says on there. Good as new when washed. The more you wash them, the less good as new they become. But it is true, they are good. They last a long time. Like for home use, you're going to get a lifetime's use out of them. In a proper jewellery workshop, still going to get years out of them. I like this, the yellow one, the MF one, it's slightly softer than the original. Or it is before you But I think that's more it's not so much the cloth that does that, it's actually probably more the washing powder that I think that kind of makes them a bit stiff. Obviously plaster wear. The white ones are my favourite, but they don't make them anymore. Unavailable. Unaffordable and unavailable. Right, £1.50. So yeah, the white ones I use really sparingly because I can't get them anymore and I don't have many of them. I've got a few of them. These were, like those yellow ones are supposed to be microfiber, they're not. These ones were microfiber, proper Chinese made microfiber. With, I don't know why they just, these were the best. But yeah, they were they're only available for a really limited time. They're like silk, satin. But I've only got about 3 of them. I've had them years. If they ever become available again, I'll buy a load of them, but I don't think they will. So I think all the others are actually made or were made in England, and I don't believe those ones, the cloth was. I think the company changed hands a few times, so there might have been an owner at some point that thought it was a good idea to sell Chinese-made cloth. And then whoever bought it subsequently decided that was a bad idea and stopped them. But they were great. They came in a ludicrously big box as well. They weren't like, you know, they didn't come loose like they do. If you order from Selbit now, they come just in a plastic bag folded up, depending on how many you buy. You know, no packaging whatsoever. Those came in like this big, each one was like in a big square box. Which leads me to believe they weren't made here and just thrown in a plastic bag. And China written, the packaging alone had China written all over it. Right, 0.5 we've made there. Right, camera's telling me to plug it in. Is that plugged in? Yeah. Right next. Right, that's nearly a T. Somewhere between an S1/2 and a T we've made it now. Right. Almost an X, that one. Almost. Right, last one. Should be a Z plus something. I'll photograph one of these soon and start listing it, because listing that amount of rings is going to take a long time. It's not the listing, the title and description, obviously AI can do. SEO title, meta description, full description, URL handle, like that. The thing that takes time is doing every single size, and if we do half sizes, I haven't decided yet, I might do half sizes in it. Requires a barcode, and that is a lot of cutting and pasting. It's actually a few hours work, it doesn't seem like much. In fact, it's probably the longest part of the process. 16 social media captions. ChatGPT will have that done in seconds. Cutting and pasting titles and descriptions into GS1 in one. I've got to do it. Z1.5. I've got a Z2, so it's going to be a Z1. Check that out. Right, that is it. Little batch there. Seven 1.2mm halos. Let's give you a little parting shot of those. So thanks for watching. We're getting somewhere. We're 2/5 maybe. I want to say half, but we're not. We're probably one more batch and we'll probably be halfway through them. So thanks for watching. Let's give you a close up of those. Thanks for watching. Obviously these need final sizing and polishing, but we're getting it. So I'll see you in the next one. Probably tomorrow. Toodles.